Hey everyone, it's time for another GunPla review. This time we are looking at the Oz 06MS Leo full weapon set. This is the premium Bandai version, and this set comes with quite a bit of accessories, and it comes with its own Leo kit. Let's check it out. So you might be wondering why there are two Leos on the table. Well, that's simple enough. One of these is the Leo from my original review, and one is the Leo from this kit. So as you can see, the Leo kit that came with this set, that would be the one on the right, looks exactly the same as the Leo that I reviewed way early on. In fact, you can check out the review. I stand by what I said, but it is an early review, so just don't mind if it's a little bit rough. There are no differences between the two kits in terms of build. It comes down to accessories, weaponry, and everything else. So let's check out what the Space Type has to offer. The Space Type has a few things that set it apart from the Standard and the Flying Type. One, little verniers that plug into the legs here and here. You have an alternate shoulder that also has verniers on the front and back. And of course, you have the Space Type backpack, which unfortunately has no moving parts. In addition to all that, you have a plethora of weapons. Currently, this Leo is equipped with the Mega Beam Cannon, which does have this part here, which can swap to either side if you want to have it stabilized by the second hand, and generally looks pretty intimidating. But that's not our only weapon option. We have the Colony type beam rifle. This is the short version, and there's also an alternate barrel, so you can turn it into a long version. We also have the standard beam rifle in its short version as well, and the long barrel type beam rifle, giving you quite a few options for how you want to equip your Leo, and how intimidating you want it to look on your shelf. Overall, the Space Type is pretty cool. Its backpack makes it look unique. Its sheer amount of weapons gives it quite a few ways of being equipped. However, that's not everything that comes with the full weapon set. Now here's the Flight Type all set up, including with a weapon. Let's take a look at what separates the Flight Type. First off, you got these little boosters that hook into the legs. They don't really move or anything, but they are on both sides. In addition to that, you have the whole backpack here. It has some turning to it. So you can kind of have it in a resting mode or a flight mode. Wings have a little bit of turn to them as well. It gives you quite a few options. So when it all holds together, it looks pretty tough, pretty intimidating. Also comes with its own share of weapons, though not as many as the space version. First off, you have the bazooka here. It has no moving parts, but it does look pretty cool. Worked well on the Flight Type, works well on the Standard Type. However, if you want to go really mean, there's always the Dober gun. Yep, Leo Dober gun. Little swap here can actually turn for assist in holding. Has a connector here for the shoulder to keep it in place, which can connect on either side, so you can use it left-handed or right-handed. Or if you're building Sally Poe's Leo and you want the double Dober guns, you can click them to both shoulders if you have a spare Dober gun. Good luck with that, because the only way to get that would require you buying another Flight Type Leo. The final extra weapon is kind of silly. It is the shoulder cannon. So this little piece can connect onto the shoulder in place of the shield or that standard little shoulder strap. It comes with two, so you can have them on both shoulders, looking a little more intimidating. And if you give your Leo the machine gun or potentially one of the beam rifles from the Space Type, you can have a pretty cool loaded for bear Leo unit. In addition to the weaponry packs that represent the Flight and Space Type, we also have a few other extras. First off, we have this. In fact, mine came with two of them. This is a parachute pack. You could plug it into the back of your Leo, so it has a parachute type pack as if it fell from a carrier, though it doesn't actually come with any kind of cloth parachutes to mess around with. In addition to that, you have the 2 short beam saber blades that come with the standard Leo kit, in case you want to go melee. We have the standard Leo machine gun, in case you want to do tink damage to a Gundam. And we have the attachable shoulder shield, complete with 2 beam sabers here that can be removed and turned into regular beam saber blades. Because I used the space type shoulders, we do get 2 spare shoulder pieces here. But if you go with the flight type, then you will obviously probably use one or both of these, depending what you equip the flight type with. You'll also have a spare plug for the back in case you decide not to use one of the pluggable back parts. Sorry, that is so hard to see. We have spare hands. The regular holding hand, the outstretched open hand. Unfortunately, we don't have enough backs for all of them, so you're going to have to make some choices on that. In addition, I also had a spare headpiece for the Leo. So, yep. Lastly, I did have a few spare polycaps. These are the only types of polycaps it uses. These were the spares for the flight type, because it uses a couple, and the body uses a few of this type as well. So at least this gives you some spares in case some of these break down. Overall, this pack provides you with tons of weapons, tons of variability, and plenty of fun ways to set up your Leos. I would highly recommend this pack for anyone who is collecting units from the After Colony timeline. Not only is it really good for troop building, but provides you some much needed variety in the Oz troops, because as of the recording of this video, the only Oz high-grade available mass market is the Leo. So having this kit, or either of the 2 separate kits, the space type kit or the flight type kit, will provide you with an extra unit with a unique design. One of the drawbacks of this all-weapon set is that it pushes you to buy more Leos so you can utilize more of the gear. I'm glad I already had a Leo kit that I had built so that I could provide it with all the flight type gear and have a flight and space Leo right here, both looking pretty cool. The flight type can have a little bit of stability problems as the wings do make it a little back heavy, but for proper posing you're fine. In addition to that, you can put these on a stand, which of course would eliminate most of those back problems. Overall, I love how the kits turned out, and these will become a prominent part of my collection now that they're fully equipped and ready for battle, and don't just look like the standard cannon fodder type. If it hasn't already become obvious, this kit has a huge recommendation from me, primarily because it comes with so much gear that it's hard to say no to it. And it comes with the kits necessary to show off that gear, so even if you don't own a Leo, you can still buy this and be able to dress that one up however you like. However, bear in mind, it is a P Bandai kit. It is a bit expensive comparatively to the standard Leo, and this set does sell out very quick. So when it shows up again, grab it and be grateful. Thank you for watching my video. I hope this has informed your GunPla purchasing decision. If you have the chance, please let me know in the comments what version of the Leo is your favorite, space, flight, or ground. And while you're at it, please like and subscribe. It only takes a few seconds for you and really helps out small channels like mine. In addition to that, we now have a Discord channel, so if you'd like to join, please look at the link in our description. And if you have any interest in the Leo kit as itself, that link is also in the description. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I'll see you at the Victoria Base Canteen.